It's your girl. I'm back. Your girl is awesome. She is. I hope you're awesome too. I do. You know you look awesome even if you don't feel awesome, right? You know it. And you knew I was going to say that. Anyway, y'all. So I've been watching on YouTube, like, it's off TikTok though. Yeah, excuse my nails. I ain't finished taking them off. But anyway, let's go on with the story. So it's I don't know if it's scary stories, horror stories, whatever, ghost stories or something. I don't know, but I know this or not necessarily ghost stories, but I have some weird stories to tell. Like three. Okay, so let me see. The first one I'm gonna start with. My sister was there, but she's not here to vouch for my story, but she was there for two of those. Okay, so the first story I'm gonna tell is when my grandmother passed. My father's mom, she passed away. It was that day. Okay, we were supposed to be upstairs cleaning up, my sister and myself, and just I don't know. We look up and a picture of our grandmother is on the curtains. And it's like, cut from the bottom. It's a picture, boom. But it's not a full length picture, but it's like one of those that cut off at the stomach or just under the whatever, a half photo. So, like she's sitting down. So we look at each other. I'm like, do you see that? She's like, yeah, you see that? What, grandmother? I said, yes. And then we was like, she's like, yeah. So we just looking like, why is grandmother on our curtains? Like that's just weird. It was just weird. So now we kind of scared. And then later on that day, I don't know exactly how much later or whatever, but that day, I remember it was that day, my mom told us that our grandmother passed. I was like, wow, is that why grandmother was on the curtains? Like, that was just weird. That was weird. Yeah, that was weird. And we were scared. Okay, so that's one story. Story number two. So my sister and I come in from school. Now, mind you, we stayed by a canal. And the house was already like really weird. Like weird. It was a weird feeling, a weird vibe. It was just, everything about it was just unsettling. So this particular day we come in from school. I already went to the back, went to our room or whatever, put our backpack up, whatever else we did. We was in the front room. Okay, let me give you a visual of our house. When you first come in, it's the front room, and then front room and then it's a dining room together. But it's like a doorway in between them both, going to the back. Anyway, front room, dining room together, and then it's our kitchen. And then after the kitchen you go around and it's either a door out or the door to go into the basement. So just to give you that visual. So anyway, me and my sister was standing like close to, we were in the front room, but it was standing there where we could see our mom's door and like a little bit going toward the back. Anyway, so I don't know what we were doing, but okay, we heard some noises or whatever from the back, right? Now, mind you, we already know no one is here. No one but she and I. No one. We already know this. So now we kind of scared because, like I said, that house was already. So we were like, I guess, paralyzed with fear, standing there. And So we stand there and we see a tall shadow man. Tall. He was tall and skinny. And he was just a shadow with a hat, with a brim or whatever. One of those hats. And we were standing there, and now we are really scared because we, again, confirm with each other that we are seeing what we are seeing. So we are agreeing that we are seeing this. The man walked through, he looked at us. Before he got to the kitchen, he turned around, looked at us, looked back, and kept on going. And then he walked like he was I felt like he went out the door, through the door, out the door, whatever, or to the basement. I don't know. But, and that is such a true story. That was crazy. That was scary. We were scared. Now, I have a third story. Y'all probably don't think it's scary, but I'm telling you, it's got some weirdness to it. If you only knew. Okay, so I stayed in some apartments, like downtownish or whatever. Anyway, like this is back when you had to have minutes on your phone and all this extra stuff, right? So I guess I ain't had no minutes left. I don't know. So it's this one chick I used to always talk to, and I used to have her call that phone because I couldn't call her from this particular payphone. I could call her from the payphone across the street, but I couldn't call her from this payphone. This one you couldn't call out on. The other one you could call out. I'll call out and then say, call me back, and hang up or whatever before it really do all the accepting the change or whatever. Anyway, so I'm at the one where you can't call out. Somebody can call that phone though, but you can't call. Am I saying that right? No. You can call out on that phone, but they can't. No one can call in. On the other phone, she could call me back on the other phone, and we'll just do that or whatever. Once we discovered that. So anyway, this particular one, you couldn't do that. It was just you can make calls out. Nobody can call you back. So I used to call her on the phone and then be like, call me right back after, so, I will talk or whatever until my little changes go down, and then she already got the number, so she'll call me back. And I'll sit there at the payphone like it was my phone. Y'all hear me? I didn't have a home phone at this particular apartment, or did I? No, I didn't at that time. So anyway, I got to the payphone, the one where you can only call out, right? Only. Now, mind you, I've done this a zillion times with a Z. And I get to this phone, right? I pick the phone up, and somebody's on the phone. And I'm like, I said, hello? Y'all tell me why. For real, tell me why it was my daughter's grandmother. And she's saying hello like I done called her. And we both saying, hello? And then she said, hello? I said, you know her name. She said, yeah. She said, you just called? No. I said, I just picked up the phone. I was about to make a phone call. I was like, how is you on this phone? Like, how are you on this phone? She started laughing. She's like, now we're trying to figure out like how she got on the phone or whatever. She's like, maybe one of her sons or whatever called her from that phone. I'm like, ain't nobody been over here. Like, I was at the other phone, so like maybe they did. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when they could have been there because like I lived like right there, and if I did leave that one, I came right back to use this one, to get some change or whatever and use this one. But y'all, no lie, how was that lady on the phone? Somebody that I particularly knew. It wasn't just somebody random, like, oh, did somebody call a payphone? It was somebody personal in my personal life on the phone, like, no, 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 that was weird. It just was. It just was. Do y'all have some stories? Anyway, that's your girl's time. Love to love you, good people. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Pray over yourself. People that you know, somebody who you know needs it, whether you like them or not. And always remember to pray for your haters, your naysayers, your enemies, those who's praying for your downfall. But they will surely have to watch God set up that table before you in the presence of them, your enemy. Pray for those who cast the net out for your feet, because they will surely, without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, fall into it themselves. What comes around goes around. And you know what? For those who God sets up that table in front of, they can't sit at our table, y'all. They can't. No, for real, they just can't. God not gonna let them. And if y'all wondering, this was originally gonna be a TikTok, but I went over my time. I might shorten it for TikTok, but this one is done. You hear me? It's in the book now. It's over. It's history. All right? She out.